Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, young and old. I'm Fumi Adepegba. The topic before me this morning is the history of the powerful in the ancient Yoruba land. Now, I'll first of all pick Shango. Shango happened to be the first son of Oromi, the son of Oromiyo. 3 days before Oromiyo came back, so Shango has mounted the throne. Shango mounted the throne after Oba Ajuan was banished from the land. Oba Ajuan has been allowing Oyo people to pay taxes to the Olowu. This did not go well with the Oyo people, so they banished Ajuan from the land, and Shango mounted the throne. Now, when Shango put a stop to this, he told the Oyo people never to pay taxes to the Olowo again. The Owu people were hungry. They waged war against the Oyo. They came into the palace. The warriors entered the palace. Shango came out with fire and smoke coming out of his mouth. The Owu people saw this. They were scared and they ran away. Now, Shango happened to be a very powerful king. He has charms and he was a great warrior. Shango is a no-nonsense king and a very jealous one. Shango has 3 wives, Oshun, Oba, and Oya. Now, in the kingdom, there are 2 people living in the kingdom with Shango. They were as powerful as Shango. Shango became scared and jittery. He wanted these people out of his kingdom. Shango planned fight against the 2. They fought each other, and the first one, Bonka Ebiri brought Timiola Faino into the palace with rope in his hands. Then in the second fight, Timiola Faino's head was brought into the palace. Still, Shango wasn't pleased. He was a very jealous one. He knows that Timiola Faino himself was a great warrior. When he shoots his arrow, the arrow will hit the person and the person will die. Bonka Ebiri too was a great warrior. He has charms. So in the second fight, Bonka Ebiri brought Timiola Faino's head on his hand into the palace. Still, Shango wasn't pleased. Now, the other people became aware that Shango was a very jealous one. They gang up against Shango. They waged war against Shango. Shango was banished from the land. He went straight to his mother's land, Nupe. As he was going, his slaves followed him. Also, his best wife, Oya, followed him. On the way going, Oya fell down and turned into water. Odu Oya, River Niger, now today River Niger in Niger State. On his way going, Shango became tired and weak. Maybe he lost his best one. As he was going, according to history, Shango hanged himself on a tree and died. His enemies started making jest of him. They were laughing. His people were angry. They consulted they consulted thunder and lightning. Thunder and lightning kills Shango's enemies. His enemies became scared. They stopped saying the king hanged. They started to say the king did not hang. The king did not hang. Oba Kuso. Now, the next one, I'll go to the history of Ogun. Ogun was the god of iron, while Shango happened to be the god of thunder and lightning. Ogun is the god of iron. Ogun is a no-nonsense hunter. He was a great hunter in his lifetime. Now, it's happened that in those days, when other gods were coming into planet Earth, there was no way, no route for them to come in. There was a thick forest. Obatala went there with his bronze cutlass to clear the forest. He cannot, because it was a thick bush. The cutlass break into pieces. Now, Ogun went there with his iron cutlass. Ogun was able to cut down the forest. All other gods were able to come down to planet Earth. To show appreciation, they gave Ogun the title Oshima.